What's up? So we're sitting up here in I'm in Weedville, Pennsylvania, and like I'm literally parked on the top of a mountain in the middle of like a cut. Like I'll try to take a video of it tomorrow. Well, I got a video of it coming in here. You'll see it the next day or so, but absolutely gorgeous. Seen an elk today, as close as I've ever seen one, probably within 40 yards or something. I got some pictures I'll post up here, but we're gonna do another Motivation Monday. Now, these videos are not very popular, but the fact that they have the same amount of views every week tells me that somebody, probably the same people, are watching them. And I don't do this for big views. I don't do this for big money. I do this for people that need it. So this week, it's all about being true. So you got to be true to yourself. And you have to, in business period, you cannot alter your business for other people, right? And now remember, the number one fact, or number one thing that I remember every day in business: the same people you pass on the way up, you will pass on the way down. Think about that. There's a lot of people that make it to the top and they get cocky, they get I'm better than you, I'm this, I'm that. Then they start putting down the same people that got them where they are. Like, there's no better example of biting the hand that feeds you, or looking a gift horse in the mouth, whatever the hell they call that. You know what I mean? No better example of spitting on your foundation. Now, there's YouTubers that think they're better than their subscribers. Good bit of them. And you can tell by the way they act, the way they talk, the way they try to put themselves on a pedestal. And it's no different in trucking. There's people that will ask for help, get all the way to the top or close to the top, but yet they don't want to help anybody. Unfortunately, in this business, and YouTube, I've met some great people, but I have met twice as many scumbags, unfortunately. People will use you any chance they can. So you have to remember why you started this, why you did this. And the reason I can talk about this is I changed my business model to help people get in this business. I took my company that I built on my own and I put brand new subscribers on it that were not ready, did not appreciate what it took. Is it their fault? No, it's my fault. I put myself to the back burner to help other people, which is fine, because the way it's working out now, I'm glad it's like this. Honestly, I would not, right now, in this economy, I would not want my own authority. I would not want it. Things are getting tough. At $3 a mile, I'm making less money than I made at $2.50 a mile last year. A lot of people think these rates are great. These rates are not all that great. They are if you compare them to last year, but for the time we live in, these rates are not that good. So you got to make sure you're not, selling yourself out for false pretenses or false hopes, false ideologies. There was another YouTuber, he hasn't been on in a while. He had a great, and I mean great, business model going on. Like, he was killing it as a hotshot. And then he talked to somebody, and somebody gave him, somebody told him that he can make this much money doing something else. Went out, bought a semi, did everything based on what they told him. 2 weeks later, he was struggling, giving it up, and was looking for a new business venture because he was sold false hopes. The grass is not always greener, so I try to tell people this all the time because people see me moving around a lot. People think, oh, he's just not focused, or he's all over the place, he can't pay attention. I know what I'm searching for. I know why I'm doing what I'm doing. I know what I need in my daily life. I know what I need for me. I know why I hold cars for 5 years. I know why I left cars. So, in all reality, I'm looking for the next closest thing to cars, which made me happy, but did not have the one thing that I wanted the most, if that makes sense. So I tried to drive in because it could give me what I wanted, was home time. But it doesn't give me the thrill and the exercise. So I tried flatbed. Flatbed does a little bit better, but it's the same old cookie cutter loads. The same, you go to the same places, same roads, same loads. You don't get to do different stuff. Like, I've been hauling step deck, everything I've done has been different. This load is a crane load, crane unload, picked up in Williston, North Dakota, dropped off at a mining site or an oil well in Pennsylvania, up dirt road, mountains. Just different, tight, a challenge. I need to be challenged in life. That's what I mean. That's me being true to me. That's not me selling out for the money. Because if I wanted to sell out for the money, I was actually most profitable doing short hauls, short miles, big money, drive vans, and sit. You do 300 miles for $2,000, but you'd sit all day. I made the most money doing that because my overhead was low. But that's not me. That's not what I want to do. It's step deck, or it may be RTN because I like equipment. And even though somebody on the comments, oh, you can't do that because of this, that, and the third. Let me tell you something. I've been told that my whole life. Life is about adapting and overcoming. 9 years ago when I was homeless, they told me I could never amount to anything. So they're always going to tell you that because they don't want to see people succeed. They just don't. It's about me. And everybody's about me. So if it's about me, they can't tell you you're doing better than me. Because now you're conflicting with the me scenario. Yes, you need to take advice. Yes, you need to learn from other people. Yes, you need a mentor. Yeah, you need to follow the rules, regulations, and all that. But you need to stay true to you. You need to know before you do anything, what do you want out of this? What would keep you happy working? Like, what do you want to do for a living? If you're just going to go drive a truck for the money, you're not going to make it. Like, I'm going to call him out. He may get mad. He probably won't, but road trip tiny trucker, right? He legitimately loves just driving a truck across the country. On the road, going to warehouses, doing whatever. He loves that. If he was retired and could do it for free, he would do it. Me, I need a little more thrill to it. I need a little more challenge. He doesn't. He's being true to him. He does what he enjoys to do. And we all have those different niches. We all have those different ideas. But you have to dig down for you and find out what it is. Nobody can give it to you. And you may not find it at first. And that is why I'm a big advocate of used, inexpensive equipment. You see all the trailers I went through. Once I stopped doing what I loved, I just kept changing trailers because I did not get the same enjoyment out of it. Step deck is the closest thing to cars that I'm going to find. Because I can put big trucks, I can put tractors, I can put containers, I can put oversized. You know, I can put tanker loads on it. You know, the chemical totes. Because I have my tanker. There's a reason I maximize myself out. If there's something I can get and it's not going to cost me a lot of money, I get it. I have a twin cart back there. I've never used it. But I just need it to know that I've maxed that out. I will not lose a load because I am not prepared. I may lose a load because I don't want it, and that's okay. But if I want to do something, I have got to be able to do it. And that's what I mean by staying true to you. You know, like I told people I'm getting my tanker, I'm getting my double, triples, hazmat. Why? You're a flatbed, you're a dry bed, you're this, you're that. I'm just a hustler. I'm just me. I drive a truck. I don't have a title. I don't consider myself a big YouTuber. I don't consider myself a truck driver. I am a truck driver, but that's not my title. That's not my name. It's not who I am. You cannot give who you are a title. Who you are has a name. You cannot give it a title. Very rarely will you find all you want in one job, or all you are in one job. You're just not going to do it. And living this life is not about working every day. You need to work every day. You need to enjoy what you do every day. There's guys that go out and operate equipment all day, every day. You know why? Because they like playing in the mud. They like big equipment. They like making stuff. Just it. You know, now there are people that are not as happy with their life because they have a job. They don't have a career. They're not fulfilling themselves every day. You know, I get aggravated, but I don't get mad. I don't hold grudges. You see me, I'm always happy. Because I stay true to me. You cannot knock me off my pedestal. You can't do it. You're not strong enough. You don't know enough about me to knock me off my pedestal. And nobody should know enough about you to knock you off your pedestal. You may be the guy that loves, like Toe Piglet, for example. He loves the techie stuff. He loves building the spreadsheets, the back office. He will go in, and he said it on a video, he's had that Airtable, he has 5 different Airtables that do the same thing. That's what he loves. That's what he enjoys doing. You know, so he got out of the truck to do that. Some people truly love the hustle bustle, driving a truck, challenging, running a business, all that. I don't enjoy the stress of another person controlling my outcome. And essentially being leased on, yes, somebody does control my outcome. In a way, but not near as much as my own authority. Now, I've been thinking about my own authority, but I'm going to tell you, not in this economy. This economy is not strong enough. It's not stable enough. There's not enough production in this economy. If we had the right amount of trucks out here, we would all literally be losing money. Literally be losing money. Because yes, we have a low amount of trucks. We have higher rates than last year. But really, we're not making any more money. We just moved with inflation. Luckily, or unfortunately, we moved before the inflation. And the inflation had caught up to the rates. And now, people just, you know, they won't ask for more money. They're running for less than the 15-day average. They're not buying the good load boards. Like, they're picking a $30 load board over a $130 load board. I promise you that extra things on that load board will make you $100 a month plus. You will 10 times your money on, well, 10x. You will 10x your money on that extra $100. Employee-minded business owners not looking at the big picture, not staying true to what they want to do, just doing what they need to do to get by. So I hope this made sense to some of you. Some of you it didn't, but as long as it made sense to one person and it did what it needed to do for one person, that's all I really care about. All I care about. So we're going to be doing a lot more vlogs on this channel. I'm going to be sharing the step deck life, the different challenges. Boy, today was a challenge. It wasn't a challenge as much as it was an adventure. It was awesome. Sketchy at times, but awesome. I'm a little worried about getting out of here because I'm going to be empty. You know, when I'm empty going down these gravel hills is when I get concerned, but I can use my trolley brake to get me out of here. So, if you have any questions, holler at your boy. If you're looking for vlogs for step decking and just doing different stuff out here, that's coming. Probably gonna change the channel a little bit towards that. I know I was pretty much known for the car hauling, and with me not being in the car hauling, it's hard for me to sit here and talk about living that life when I'm not living it. But we'll still talk about, you know, the adventures and still talk about making money and getting started, all that. But we're going to be doing some vlogs. So if you're into that, give me a like. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so you get ding dong every time I go live. Like, share, subscribe, hit that ding ding. And I will see you tomorrow. Peace.